Nika. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to do my first video beer review. I brewed a beer and I'm gonna drink it. You can do it too, you just gotta think it's possible, possibly awesome. It could be the best beer that I've ever tried. The reason I've chosen to review this beer, as opposed to any of the others I've enjoyed over the years, is because I brewed this one myself using the Mr. Beer brewing system. I've never brewed beer before, and this will be my first taste of my first batch. For this historic first, I chose to brew the Grand Bohemian Czech Pilsner. When I bought my kit, it came with two recipes. One was the Grand Bohemian Czech Pilsner, and the other was, I don't know, a Mexican lager. And it was March when I brewed this beer, and it was very cold, and neither of those sounded particularly appealing at the time. But it's warmed up a good bit now, and I thought the Pilsner would be the more interesting of the two, so I chose to brew that one. I won't go into the brewing process here because Mr. Beer does a great job explaining everything with the printed instructions as well as the DVD that accompanies the kit. But I will mention that I let it ferment for 2 weeks in the fermenter, then I bottled it and let that condition at room temperature for another 2 weeks, and then I put it in the refrigerator and let that condition further in the fridge, lagering, for another 2 weeks. So it's been 6 weeks total since I brewed the beer, and now I'm ready to try it. I'll also note that when I bottled the beer, I tasted it, and it tasted a bit like cider and smelled like cider at that time. So I don't know if that was because I made a mistake in the brewing process, maybe something wasn't clean, or it just, maybe that's what it tasted like because it was green, you know, a young beer that wasn't finished yet. I don't know, I've never brewed before. So I'm going to open it up and give it a try. A little bit of a hiss, means some carbonation. I'm pouring it into this Imperial pint glass. It looks like beer. It's got a nice golden color. It looks like a Pilsner. Smells like beer. This is my cat, Nico. Nico. Now I'll give it a taste. Okay. It's not bad. It tastes like a Pilsner. It's got some spicy hops. Pretty crisp, refreshing. One thing though, it does still taste like apple cider a little bit. Not nearly as much as when I bottled it, but there's kind of a green apple thing going on. It's not offensive. It's not. It doesn't ruin the beer. It's definitely not supposed to be there. I've never had a Pilsner that tasted like apples. But overall, I'm pleased. I think maybe if I let it condition a little bit longer, that cidery taste may entirely go away, or at least become not noticeable. But I will enjoy drinking this. I'm pleased. So if you're thinking about brewing with the Mr. Beer system, I think you should give it a shot. I mean, I've got 2 gallons of pretty tasty beer, so you know, I'm sure it'll evolve over time a little bit. It'll take me a little while to get through that 2 gallons. It's like 13 of these bottles, like a 16-ounce bottle. So yeah, I'm pleased. I'm happy. So Mr. Beer, Grand Bohemian Czech Pilsner. give it a try.
I brewed a beer and I got to drink